Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. So we are about to enter the Rushlight tournament. We are literally one click away, so let's do it. I am ready to participate in the Fisher's Triathlon. Let's begin. Okay. Trumpet sounded over the arena, announcing the commencement of the Fisher's Triathlon. We were to distinguish ourselves in 3 sports, if you could call them such. You be the judge, dear reader. The first round was fish carrying, if you can believe it. They built narrow bridges over pits of mud and placed barrels on either end, one filled with fish and the other side empty. The goal was to get all the fish from one side to the other, barehanded, without falling into the mud. I'm sure this is just what you imagined for a royal tournament. Throwing fish at your opponents was prohibited, but there was one unofficial but well understood rule in this tournament. Don't get caught. We had to decide which of us would participate, as well as how fair we wanted to play. Okay. So stealth-wise, we could definitely do it. Athletics-wise, do I want to be honest or do I want to cheat? I'm tempted to cheat, but we do need athletics as well. That's the problem. See, we could use stealth, but that means Octavia would have to do it, I think. So I'm gonna choose athletics, I think? Yeah, unless this check is only stealth. It's still only a 6 we have to roll on athletics. I'm gonna play honestly. Yeah. I was just thinking, if I couldn't see the stats, which one would I choose? Probably honest. Yeah, let's go for that. Amiri quickly realised it would be hard to earn an honest win while everyone else was cheating. The other participants took advantage of the judges' careless attitudes by slyly throwing fish at each other, but their tricks were to no avail. As they continued trying to force each other into the mud, Amiri concentrated on the task at hand and swiftly carried all the fish from one barrel to the other. Victory was ours. Oh, I see. So that's why. So it's kind of the canon person who comes here is Reg. Just looking at the other side, which makes sense. If we had a look at our Reg, he had fairly high athletics, but you know, just thought that was interesting. And I guess the 2 choices you would have here, if you chose the stealth one, Octavia was going to pop up. And I guess that was the kind of hint it was giving you in the initial thing, where it showed you the characters who were here. It's saying like, you're going to need a Reg, you're going to need an Octavia, something like that. Anyway. The second round was untying knots. Competitors would be tied up on poles resembling ship masts, and they had to escape the ropes. We once again had a choice to make. Ooh, okay, we got perception. We noticed that a sharpened coin glistening in the dagger-marked competitor's mouth, and the Gralton participant had a blade in hand. We exposed the cheaters, leaving us with fewer rivals. Well, of course we're going to do that, yeah. On you go, Lindsay. The judges escorted the cheaters out of the arena, the crowd laughing and whistling all the while. With a third of the competition gone, Lindsay easily outpaced the others, untangling the ropes and making her way to the judges, while the others still wriggled in their bonds like flies in a spider web. We'd won 2 out of 3 rounds. We seemed to have our victory in the bag, but with the rivals we were dealing with, there was no time to relax. The last round of the tournament was diving for river pearls. Huge tubs were filled with mussels in river water, and some empty jars had been placed on sets of scales. We'd have to open the mussels with our bare hands, gather the pearls, and deposit them in our team's jar. Of course, if playing fair wasn't a priority, we could try weighing down the jar with other things as well. We could try and cheat extensively and get all of our rivals disqualified. Drop some pebbles into our jar, or play honestly. Honestly, let's do it again. Go on, Amiri. I believe in you. Amiri bravely dove into the muddy water and started opening shells, breaking her nails in the process. Her jar was soon full of river pearls, and it weighed more than any of our rivals' jars. We'd won the 3rd round. Soon we stood on the pedestal as the judges awarded our team the victory. We were wet, muddy, and smelled of fish, but we grinned with joy all the same, and we didn't cheat, despite them cheating. Ooh, and we got a level up. Fantastic. That is brilliant news. So we're going to get a cleric one here. Okay, so that's going to get him his first level 7 spells, I think. Cool. I like that. Yeah, we're going to put points into everything that we already have points into, and then perception. Yes. Oh, we don't actually get any new spells. Never mind, we just get more spells, I think. Okay, that's fine. I do, however, want to go on to him and just have a look at his spellbook. Also, they're the wrong way around, but, you know, that's fine. Yes, we get some more spells on offer here. So, instead of that, well, in top of that, what we're going to have? Blasphemy? No, that's fine. Resurrection is also fine, but we need 2 diamonds, so... Destruction's interesting. It's 10 points per caster level. It's a lot of damage. It's 140 damage just like that. No real... Like, if they have low fortitude, that's just a kill. Which is most of the enemies we face, so I'll take it. And here... What do I have there? I have Joyful Rapture. What's heal? Heal enables you to wipe away injury and affliction. It ends all adverse conditions affecting target. It also cures 10 hit points of damage. Okay. Yeah, those are a lot of good conditions. Yeah, let's get a heal. Because things like blinded, that's incredibly useful. Yeah, okay. Blinded and diseased. They should be the other way around.
I'll go ahead.
Don't know if I'm misclicking or whether there's like a bug that's appeared, but, you know, that's fine. Hello. Your Royal Highness... Oh, wait, we already did this. I'm ready to participate in the boasting contest. Now, this is the one we're participating in. We have the insane amounts of speech ability. So, our charisma is through the roof. Let's do this. Everyone's ready? Let's begin. The tournament continued with a boasting contest. The first participant, a man from Daggermark, stepped up to the podium and told a raunchy story about him sneaking into a temple of Calistria and seducing all the priestesses, including the High Priestess, in a single night. The crowd was particularly amused by the suggestive glances he kept casting towards one of the guests from Timon. She simply smiled mysteriously in response. So, can I see him? Sexy shoeless god of war? Okay, interesting that that's the thing we get when hovering over, but, you know, whatever. The second participant was a guest from Gralton, who told a completely implausible tale about his travels across other planes, where he battled undead hordes and defeated a blood-curdling monster. He was an average storyteller at best. He'd be lucky to get a C for that story at the Academy, but the listeners were inexplicably elated. Suspicious, we took a closer look at the crowd, and, of course, we spotted a bard using some tricks of the trade, and likely a little magic, to aid the Gralton man's performance. Okay. So, undead, deadent, monster, gazebo. Ah, I like the reference. And the... Oh, we already know what the Academy of Grand Arts are. Well, you know, I'm going to use diplomacy to say that guy's cheating. The judges were reluctant to believe us, but the cheating was easy to spot once you knew to look for it. Once they'd concluded we were right, the guest from Gralton was disqualified and forced to leave the podium in disgrace. Then it was Pitax's turn. The kingdom's honour was represented by Anamid Bellavara, a sweet-voiced singer whose smile could win over the most withered of hearts. Oh, Anamid. But while her voice was smoother than silk, her words stung like arrows. With a soft smile, Anamid told everyone how she spent months in her kingdom learning our secrets and instigating a riot. Of course, the honest trade of a bard and the shady dealings of a spy often go hand in hand, but... Oh, Anamid, who could have expected such an ugly blow from such a lovely lady? She described, in surprising and exceptionally critical detail, how much the citizens of our young state suffered under the atrocities of the troll assaults and the magic plague. She never stooped to actual lies, but she made it sound as though our queen, Baroness at the time, was simply drinking and debauching while her subjects struggled. She made her crusade against Vordakai look like a cunning conquest of Varenhold, and the War of the Tiger Lords was characterized as an irresponsible venture. Talk about cruel and unfair. When Anamid finished and left the stage, it was our turn to perform. And what feats did our participant decide to tell in their performance? Well, let's see how we do it. Well, we could be intimidate and talk about Tartusio. We could bluff and say it was fictional. We could tell a story where we were made an honorary goblin, but no, I think we tell our own story, but we tell it better. We regaled them with tales of our victories over the Stag Lord, the Trolls, Vordakai, and Armag. Let's do this. This is our time to shine. It wasn't easy getting the crowd excited for the story. They were all glorious feats, of course, but that was the problem. The audience had already heard them time and time again. Soroceros used all the eloquence she could bring to bear to breathe new life into these old stories. The audience hung on her every word, sometimes laughing uncontrollably, sometimes holding their breath to avoid missing anything. Soroceros finally brought the story to an end, and the viewers gave her a standing ovation as she left the podium. The woman from Timon, a priestess of Calistria, went last. She told stories of her love affairs in faraway countries and on other planes, casually mentioning an unpleasant disease she contracted over her journeys that took her a long time to get rid of. Hearing that, the participant from Daggermark paled and grabbed at his belt, bringing roaring laughter from the rest of the audience. And finally, the judges announced the winner, Soroceros. She walked up to the podium to thunderous applause and took another bow. Aha! Told you that was our one. And now we have to participate in the third one. Ooh, okay, can we go and gloat at Anomede and say, we beat you, you're really rubbish. Something like that. She's up here, isn't she? Yeah, I think she was here. If I remember right. But yeah, definitely gonna gloat. She said nasty things about us, she did. I like how 4 of them have gone one way and 2 of them have gone the other. I'm interested to see who gets there first. There's also a very interesting... Ooh, they just phased through the fence. Alright, how are you going to cope with that one? You're just going to keep running normally? Okay. Well, seems to be going alright. Where's Anomede? I thought she was here. She is no longer there. Oh, okay. Yeah, she must have left when she'd lost so badly. Yeah. Well, actually, was she here? She was actually there. Never mind. There's Atelier. Anomede was here, definitely. I'm sure. Well, I'm not so sure now she isn't there, but you know. Yeah, I think she was there. I'm almost certain she was there. Right. Anyway, let's speak to Nunzio again and see what he has to say. Well, he's probably going to say, it's time for the third round. I forget what the third one was, but I'm sure he'll tell us. Right. I'm ready to participate in a drunken melee. Oh, this is either a Miri or it's a Reg, I reckon. Well, let's see. Then let's begin. It will be splendid. Oh no, we actually have to participate. Oh no.
Enemy near.
We don't get magic? Huh. Well, who's attacking who? So they're attacking each other. You're attacking. You're attacking. I'm taking the only sensible option available to me. I'm going to hide back here. It just exploded. Okay, I want to attack them, I think. Okay, this Patax Brawler is going to destroy everyone, but that's fine. Okay, they're going to destroy me. Ow. Okay, hit him. Nope. Okay. We are not very good at this. We are very, very not very good at this. Oh, we got a hit in. We did 1 damage with our hit. Is that max damage for us, or? 1d2 minus 2. Yes, that is max damage. Okay, well, you know, not a lot I can really do to influence this. We're going to come second. And I think we have to accept that. I would have liked Reg to maybe take her place. We did 1 damage. He did 10. Is he's got 1d8 plus 2. Yeah, so I'm literally doing the max damage I can when I hit for 1. I suppose if I crit, let's think about it. If I crit, you double. So I would get 1d... I could do 2 damage if I crit. I have a 1 in 20 chance of doing 2 damage. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're dead. Well, hopefully it's not game over. I assume it's not. Yeah, we lost. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not our strong suit. Right. Hello. The tournament is finished, isn't it? I'd like to know who won. Yes, His Highness is just about to make a speech announcing the winner. Look, everyone's gathering round now.
Lords and ladies, another Rust Light tournament has come to an end. I'd like to thank all of you who honored this event with your presence. My friends, I'm happy to see all of you, but I'd like to give a special welcome to one guest who found themselves invited here for the first time. Today we had the Baroness... no, excuse me, it's Queen now, isn't it? Of a majority of what was once the Stolen Lands. Thank you for coming, my darling. I can call you that, right? I thank you with all my heart.
Oh, this sounds like we're about to be told it's a trap.
I first learned of her from my friend Stefano Mosconi. To be honest, his report was less than flattering. Impassable swamps, monsters galloping about, and a complete absence of any valuable resources. Nothing more than a dirty hole ruled by another bandit lord, hardly worthy of your attention. That's what he wrote back then. I'm so happy he was wrong. Truth be told, even now traveling that domain is a less than pleasurable experience. Some roads have appeared, but their safety leaves much to be desired. Take the sad story of a poor Toman Hanvaki from Gralton. He set off to those lands and hasn't been seen since. His brother Idrist went to find the poor fellow, and what happened? The Baroness found the body in the blink of an eye, almost as though it was stored in her cellar.
Okay, so he's not trapping us, he's just using this opportunity to slander us. I got it.
And the hunt the Baroness put on, clearly imitating my tournament? It was beyond description. While guests were out hunting hydras and owlbears, the latter came from behind and ate at the banquet table, along with all the servants. Some celebration, right?
Ooh, what do we go with? So, the top one is interesting, but we can talk. We can maybe try something better. So, we could try our bluff, which is we know about story from the students in the academy. Okay. But we don't know everything about the students and why they left. There might be more to it. It's not necessarily worth doing. Intimidate, potentially. It's uncomfortable how much attention you lavish upon me. How about your kingdom? How many bodies are found in Pitax's harbour each year? And we know about that from... Like, we know a lot about that. Are your words ooze poison? Is this how you show hospitality? If I've offended you in some way, just tell me and I'll offer my apologies. Let's use our diplomacy. You know what? Let's go for diplomatic. Let's try and turn this enemy into a friend. I'm not sure it's going to work, but, you know, we'll try.
No, forgive me, I don't wish to seem impolite. But getting back to the subject, all I really wanted to get at was that Her Highness is a personage truly as extraordinary as her lands. And I'm happy to see her at this celebration. And now it's time to announce the winner of the tournament.
It's me. If it's not me, then I have, you know, there'll be hell to pay.
This year, no one managed to win all 3 contests. Since the victories all belong to our neighbors here and Pitax, as the chief judge, I'll be rewarding the prize to Pitax for their grace and skill.
No, I'm not using diplomacy. This is absurd. We won 2 of the 3 contests. That prize is ours by right.
Just a joke, a joke. Please restrain yourself. No need to be mad. Of course the prize is yours. Here you are. Take it. Just don't cause a scene, please.
Oh no, we got definitely trapped there.
And now, with the competition over and the prize awarded, let's get on with the main part of the celebration. The banquet! I can hear your stomachs growling from here. Let's get to the table, and later we'll see an unforgettable fireworks show.
Okay. Oh. We teleport into the morning or something? Not entirely sure what's happening here. Oh, I guess that was the morning. Okay then. Well, what did we get as a reward? We got the Ring of Ultimate Protection. Ooh. Ooh. That is amazing. That is Valerie's weapon, but it is or Valerie's thing, but that is absolutely amazing. That's great. Okay. Right. Well, I think, although it was quite short, we might end the episode there. Thank you for watching. And next time, I think my plan is to go to Patax, and then maybe we'll head back over. I think that seems like a good plan. Let's just have a look here. So, the River's Justice, dispose of the River Pirates. Okay, so we can do that in the Rushlight Tournament. Yeah, so he was slandering us, but he didn't really do anything else in particular there. Okay, let's have a look at our... Oh, I can't look at our kingdom map because that thing is broken for whatever reason. Like that building that we built that would allow us to do this. Or thing that we paid for. Let's maybe leave Patax and then head back to our kingdom temporarily. And then see where things are at. That seems like a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to cross back into my kingdom, please. There we go. I knew we'd have kingdom events to look at, so let's have a look here. The Treasures of the Ancients is a problem which was a disaster from Jathal. Okay, -2 stability, -4 culture. We had a success at the Rustlight Tournament. Amiri wants to talk. Okay, we have to go speak to her. Tristian has some news. Hands of Gold. There's Tristian Octavia. And Poltergeist in the Temple. So that one's still her. Now, how long does she have to solve her previous one? 2 days. So actually, we can do that, just about. So I don't want to go back to Patax. I want to be in our lands for that. So I guess we're heading back to our capital. Hands of Gold. It's an opportunity. It's a DC 14. I'm going to send Octavia. She only has to roll a 2. So it seems like a good use of her time. And let's just do a quick rundown of people. So, he only has 2 left. I do have... Well, actually, I don't have anything there. Fine. I thought I had things written down, but I do not. So, never mind. Those must be old ones. 18 for Lindsay. That's okay. Combat Priest is 10 for Miri. Grim Prophetess is 11 for Jubilost. Court Intrigue is 6 for Keston. Okay, and Hands of Gold are 14 for Octavia. Right, now we also have a project, don't we? Yeah, we have the Restoration of the Road of Shields, which is 57 for Magyar, which is quite a lot, really, but that's okay. Right, and then everything else is pretty much ready to go, so the next thing that finishes is Tisana in 2 days, so we need to get that sorted then. But apart from that, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.